What is up, everypone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at another My Little Pony Horror AU. Now, this one, I do not know the name of this AU, but it is created by this AU creator right here. It is on the screen for you guys to see. Make sure to go give them some support, follow them on TikTok, and help them through their journey of AU creation or art in general. But that's all I gotta say. We're gonna jump into this, and we're gonna see what we've been missing out on. Alright, so here we are on this AU. I do not know how to pronounce the name, so I do not find it likely I'm going to pronounce it properly. I will leave it to you guys in the comments down below. But we have an image of Twilight here, and she says, "Thank you for coming with me, Applejack. I really appreciate it." "Of course, Twi. Besides, I wanted to talk with Zecora for something to deal with some stubborn weeds." "Still, you really didn't have to, Twi. Why are you, is that a pony? A weird, mutated bat?" Name, Twilight Sparkle. Species is alicorn. Status is healthy but worried. Location is Fluttershy's cottage. Behavior is intelligent, friendly, and headstrong. She has no items. She was looking for Zecora with Applejack when the strange pony ran into them. She and AJ brought her back to Fluttershy's cottage. She's worried as to how scared the pony is. Hopefully she's alright. Applejack, species Earth Pony, status is healthy but with a sprained leg, location Fluttershy's cottage, behavior is honest, steadfast, and dependable. She also has no items in her inventory. She recently sprained her leg, but she didn't want to leave Twilight alone, especially after how recently the princesses had been kidnapped. She's a little unnerved by the bat pony they found, considering her less than stellar reputation with bats. She's eager to help with the patching up, though. Fluttershy, species Pegasus, status is healthy but tired. Her location is within her cottage. Behavior is quiet, kind, and skittish. She also has no items. She's been feeling a little under the weather recently, but she couldn't turn away Twilight and AJ when they asked her to help. The pony they found in the Everfree Forest. She's a little bit excited about when the pony wakes up. She's never seen a Pegasus with bat wings before. Pinkie Pie, species Earth Pony, status is healthy, location Sugar Cube Corner. Behavior is giggly, sweet, and observant. She has no items in her inventory. Her Pinkie sense has been going off for the past week, and it's starting to worry her. She can't quite figure out what's wrong, but she's trying to keep her, alongside other ponies, spirits high. She thinks she may go check on Fluttershy after her shift. Rainbow Dash, species Pegasus, status is healthy and location is in Sugar Cube Corner. Behavior is loyal, relaxed, and cocky. She also has no items in her inventory. Pinkie has dragged her into all manner of hijinks recently, and she's been having a lot of fun. Currently, she's doing some daring stunts, but she did see Twilight and Applejack head towards the Everfree, so she should probably go see what they're up to after one more stunt. Rarity, species Unicorn, status is healthy, and her location is in the boutique. Behavior is generous, neat, and whiny. She has no items in her inventory. She's been commissioned to make a dress for a fancy party in Canterlot, so she's been locked in her shop for the past week. Name, Nimble Light. Species, Bat Pony. Status is infected, asymptomatic. Location, Fluttershy's cottage. Behavior, flighty, forthcoming, and scared. Items, an old notebook, dried apple slices, a saddled bag, a canteen, and she has a bite on her hoof. So this is Nimble Light, and she's infected. So this is our patient 0. And, okay, it's on. Start whenever you feel ready. My name is Nimble Light. I'm a bat pony, and I've been infected with Pteropodidae Febris, or fruit bat fever. My mother first discovered it in the fruit bats she was caring for, and she got bit by it. A few weeks later, my mother got really sick, delirious, refused food and water, couldn't sleep or eat, and she was hostile. Her other coworkers had similar symptoms, but all at different times. Eventually, my dad figured out the bats they handled were sick, but it was too late. Mom bit me while I was trying to bring her a snack. Then she rampaged through our town, biting and spitting on ponies. Or bat ponies or people. After she was quarantined for examination, she died. More people got sick. Some immediately, and others a few weeks later, but almost everyone did. Infected overran our town in days. I was released from quarantine, give Zecora information on how it spreads. Bite from an infected animal or pony. My dad gave me his journal. It has his research notes. He told me he was working on a cure, or something to slow it down at least. Do you think there can be a cure? My apologies. I had to leave for a second to get my grandma or my little cousin's bowling balls because he's going bowling and she completely forgot them. So if I sound out of breath, that's why. But anyway, where were we? I don't know, but I hope so. This isn't some normal disease, or it doesn't act like it, so I don't know what we can do. I want to help however I can, though. You can take my dad's journal, too. Not like it'll do me much good anyways. Thank you so much for letting me have your father's journal. It'll really help a lot to start work on both a cure and a preventative. Someone slides into the room, panting heavily. Nurse Redheart? What's wrong? It's Fluttershy. She just collapsed. I think she's infected. Of course. Fluttershy is always getting infected in these AUs. Part 3. Fruit bat fever. Current known stages, documented by Comet Chaser. First stage, 2 weeks to 3 months incubation. Subject may not be aware of their infection. Symptoms will not show until further along, but they are still infectious. Subject may feel worn out or tired, but nothing suspicious. Clean and tidy maiden coat, and a bite mark healed over. Possibly curable at this stage. Further testing required, which it did say Flutters was tired, so. Second stage, 5 days to 1 week. Confusion, dizziness, and high fever become common. A few days after initial symptoms, their condition will worsen. Muscle spasms, lack of speech, loss of recognition, and yellow discharge from eyes imply rapid cognitive decline. Feverish, disheveled appearance, and unsteady. Delusional from fever. Put them out of their misery now, before they become one of them. Warning, minor blood and gore on the next slide. There's your trigger warnings, just to be safe. Yeah, that'll do it. Third stage, 1 day to 2 days. Rapid onset of aggression, photosensitivity, and hydrophobia. Signal death. Subject's attempts to infect others becomes driving motive. Will spit infectious saliva or bite anything moving / making noise. Typically will go for the throat, signifying an understanding of spread. Subject dies after 2 days maximum. Dilated pupils, snarling, foaming at the mouth, self-mutilization, and emaciation. They put in the bottom right corner here, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And I'm guessing there's more, but I guess we can't see that just yet. Listen, Pinkie, I get you have your whole Pinkie sense thing, but this is getting ridiculous. First you say Fluttershy's in trouble, but then you say we have to go get Rarity because she's in trouble. I just think we should ask some pony what's going on, since you're so nervous. Look, there's Apple Fritter, perfect timing, let's go ask her what's up. And her Pinkie senses are really acting up here. Hey, Apple Fritter, what's that red stuff? Are you okay? You don't look so good. Yeah, okay. That's why her Pinkie senses are messed up. Oh, fuck! Yep, she's infected. Goodbye, Apple Fritter. Back off! And Pinkie saves Rainbow Dash from Apple Fritter. Are you okay? Yeah. Why did she... I don't know, Dashy. Let's get Rarity out of here before this happens again. Right, and thanks for the save. Ooh, that was a gnarly little design when she attacked. I gotta see that again. That looks sickening. Alright. This is a really nice AU so far. How is she? Is she... Alright for now. No sign of a fever or anything. She does have a bite, however, so I think it's best to quarantine her and your bat friend until we have a cure for this ailment. Alright, thank you, Nurse Redheart. I'm going to contact the princesses to see if they know anything. Please set up a containment ward, as well for any infected I'll have. Twi, take a break. You're not gonna fix this in a day. The rest of the girls have holed up in the library, and they want to know what's going on. We should get back to them. You're right. You go on ahead and take this letter to Spike. Have him send it to Celestia, if you can. I'd like, if you and Rainbow, to find anyone infected and not aggressive and direct them here. I'm going to set up a quarantine zone before I head back. Stay safe, alright? Sure thing. You be safe too. I'll try. 3 hours later. Twilight looking a little like she has a lot going on here. Well, look at you! Organizing and giving orders like a true princess. I'm impressed. Discord. Discord, do you know anything about a fruit bat fever? No. Last I heard of that disease was before I was turned to stone. The first time. Not really something I was interested in. Well, I guess I can't ask you to cure this, if you don't know much about it. That wouldn't be safe for any pony. But, do you think you could keep the infected in some sort of stasis? Fluttershy's been infected, and... Fluttershy has it? Well then, of course. I can stall for time until you and your little pony friends can find some kind of cure. I hope you mean that you'll do that for every pony who gets sick. Fine, but you're really pulling my leg here. Okay, so Discord's gonna help out, hopefully. Oh, a letter from Twilight. Let's see. Shit. Luna! Slam. Sister, it is far too early. Luna, please, the fever is back and it's infected Ponyville. Uh-oh. Fuck. Understandable reaction from Luna. 6 days later, Golden Oak Library. We've managed to hole up in the library. The girls and fillies have taken it in stride. Celestia has ordered a mass quarantine of Equestria, and that she'd come by as soon as she could. It doesn't help when there are sick ponies banging at the door and windows, trying to get in when they see us. We've covered up the windows, but it makes it pretty hard to keep track of time. There's growling and snarling outside. Ah, holy poof, sweet Celestia. I apologize for the delay. Is everyone alright? Princesses! Hello everyone, thanks for following my series, even with the slow updates. As you probably know, TikTok is getting... Okay, so this is basically old news. I don't know. I don't really care for when the TikTok stuff is, so you can read the rest of this when you get around to it. But this is a really good AU so far, so we're going to continue that. Celestia, Luna, you're okay. I was so worried and I wasn't sure you were okay, and... We're both okay, Twilight. No need to cry. We apologize if we worried you. It wasn't intentional. We were notifying the Crystal Empire and other nearby countries to avoid traveling through Equestria until this virus is under control. Wait, does this mean you know what this is? Can we fix it? Can we save Fluttershy? Unfortunately, we do. We both remember when fruit bat fever was rampant and will not be easily fixed with vaccinations nor antibiotics. Sit, we'll tell you what we know. When Luna and I were fillies, we would explore the Everfree anytime we didn't have magic lessons. One day, I suggested going deeper into the forest to find rare flowers for our mother in a hidden meadow we had read about, and Luna agreed. Oh. On the way, deep in the Everfree, we came across the bunny. He was covered in wounds and shaking, so I stopped to help. Luna tried to tell me something was wrong, that we should leave it. I didn't listen. Luna was bitten, protecting me. When we told our mother and Star Swirl what happened, they were horrified. I didn't understand why until they told me Luna only had a few months before she would die a horrible death, and that she would be a danger to everyone at that point. Wait, what do you mean there was no cure? There has to be. We can't. Fluttershy. Easy, Spike. They must have found something. Princess Luna is still here after all. We were lucky. Our castle had many books on native plants and remedies found in the Everfree. I figured that there had to be some plant that could help Luna, something everyone else missed. I additionally read anything on fruit bat fever that we had, which wasn't much. After days, I stumbled upon a fungus called the false prince, which would lower a pony's body temperature until they died of hypothermia. I had also learned that fever only occurred in warm-bodied hosts, so I thought that by lowering Luna's temperature, it might give her body a fighting chance. It was an incredible foolish idea, admittedly, but I knew little of natural science, and was willing to try anything. There was a problem with my plan, however. The false prince was an incredibly rare fungus, fruiting only once every 10 years in small numbers. The only ponies known to collect and cultivate them were reclusive bat ponies, who likely had a limited stories of them. However, luck was in my favor, as a bat pony decided to help me, having seen my sister be bitten, in exchange for some of the false prince in his stores, fruiting bodies and spore cultures. He wanted only a remedy book of natural plants. I took his deal happily, and I never saw that cult again. It was only thanks to his help that I was able to save my sister. Small doses of the false prince alongside an herbal remedy to stir white blood cells was able to kill off the virus, or at least make it dormant. I never got to thank him properly, as soon after our mother disappeared and we had to step up to rule Equestria. Oh, okay. So we got an update from the creator here. So what happened? But seriously, this is a pretty weird situation. I still recommend you follow my Tumblr account. So this is just talking about the TikTok ban, I believe, and the stuff that happened. So good to know. Feel free to look at that when you have the chance. Now this is the last slide. Luna's infected? So to speak, yes, but it is dormant. I doubt it can ever return. The treatment worked as intended, and I've shown no symptoms of it. Do you have any more of this false prince, or at least where we can find some? I do not. From my knowledge, the false prince was endangered when I gave Luna some, but it may well be extinct now. I might have planted some in the old castle, but they never grew under my guidance, and I haven't checked since I moved to Canterlot. Well, we just go look for some. No sweat. The Everfree is massive. Surely there gotta be some of it somewhere in there. Whoa there, Nelly. Don't you remember what I told y'all? The forest is filled with infected bat ponies. You take one step in there and you'll get mauled. Which is why I will search the Everfree. Not alone you aren't. Rarity? Oh, Rarity appears. Now, unfortunately, that is the last slide. But on a very good note, this AU is currently being worked on. This was uploaded exactly a week ago. So, Fruit Bat Fever, or the actual name for it, I'm going to go off of the actual name. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but this is a really solid AU. I really like how this is coming along. The artwork is really well done. The little thing with Apple Fritter was super, intense. And the imagery itself was, scary, because it shows how easy it is for a pony to get infected by something that comes off like a rabies-like virus. And sure, I understand it's not rabies, but it definitely showed, similar symptoms to rabies, like hydrophobia and stuff like that. So this is a really cool AU, and if you want to check it out for yourself, it'll be linked in the description down below. Now, here's what I gotta say for the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Dislike if you didn't. It's completely okay either way. I really do not mind. As long as you guys give a rating to the video, it makes me happy and it helps out a lot. The social media links are in the description as per usual, such as the Spotify link for my music or the Discord server, that if you're interested in joining, which you can if you'd like, there's a bunch of fun stuff that happens in there. And yeah, that's all I gotta say, so I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to hit the bell icon, that's what I forgot to say. If you enjoy the content on this channel, hit the bell icon because it'll notify you whenever I upload really good content. But that's all I gotta say. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace!
Fuck this, I'm an evil person. I keep glitching out, I hope that I hurt him. Fuck this, I have no sympathy. 40's fake, 40's fraud, fake fuckers to be.